everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video is super exciting because it is another collaboration with the amazing April from HarkerBeauty. We are doing our 2014 favorites. We already did our lip products and nail products, and today we are doing the face and eyes, and I'm also including a little bit of fragrance in here. I'm not sure if April will do the same, but that's what I'm doing. April is just amazing. I will be linking her channel down below. Definitely check her videos out. Subscribe to her channel because she's just a phenomenal woman. And yes, so since I don't have a lot of time, I should probably get started. First thing is this amazing foundation, Guerlain Lingerie Peau. This foundation looks absolutely flawless in the face, very natural, gives a beautiful satin finish, and also has a kind of light to medium coverage. It's just phenomenal. I use it every single day. I haven't found any foundation that's better than this one yet. So yeah, that's that. Also, another staple for me since last year has got to be my primer of choice, which is this one by Estee Lauder, and this is the Estee Lauder Illuminating Perfecting Primer. This is a primer that's perfect for people with normal to dry skin tone or skin type, because of the fact that it's luminous yet it's not greasy. It feels very creamy on the face when you apply it. It absorbs quickly, and it also delivers like no other primer I have tried has ever done before. So yeah, this is beautiful. I love it so much. And then I've also been loving Estee Lauder concealer. I've used this one since last year, and this one is a brand new entry to my makeup routine. This is the Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer. It's really beautiful. You can actually use it underneath your eyes, on top of blemishes, or any other kind of area on your face that you want to conceal. So this is beautiful. I used to use the shade number 01, which was just a little bit too bright for my face. If you like the whole Kim K, you know, under eye highlight, then you might actually like this one if you have a skin tone that's similar to mine. This is in shade number 07, if I haven't mentioned that already. And then I use this one from Estee Lauder as well. Unfortunately, the sticker has come off of the back, so I don't exactly know what this one is called. But it comes in a compact, it has a mirror, it's really handy to carry around. This one is perfect on top of blemishes because it is thick and very high coverage. So this one I use only on top of like really bad pigmented areas or hyperpigmented areas on my face. So yeah, this is beautiful. And then I always used the Meteorites, but I used to use the Emilia Pucci limited edition one. This year I got the new Meteorites, and they're called the Light Revealing Pearls of Powder, and they're basically, you know, like the regular Meteorites. This is what they look like, just, you know, pearls of different colors and different shades, and each color is supposed to do a specific thing on the face. I love the Meteorites in general. I've been using them ever since I started wearing makeup. The Meteorites were one of the first products I ever purchased, to be honest. I love it. I can't recommend it enough, and it just gives like this almost like a Photoshop for the face on a daily basis. It kind of blurs out any imperfections and also gives a luminous finish. It has a little bit of shimmer, or in other words, light reflecting particles. They're very finely milled, and they're just perfect. So I love this so much. Plus the packaging, I mean, it's just to die for. Just gorgeous. Moving on from the face or the complexion to like cheeks and products like that. This year I purchased my long-lasted for Guerlain 4 Seasons bronzer, and I purchased the one in the shade number 3, and it is called a Natural Brunette. This is what the shade looks like. It's like the supernatural one for me, especially because the colors aren't too dark. I love using this all year round, especially those two shades in the top, because these ones are kind of too similar to my skin tone to even show up, but I love it. It's very natural, it's matte, it applies beautifully, blends beautifully. The pigmentation is actually flawless. I cannot like rave about this enough. I can't recommend it enough. I love it, and plus the packaging is absolutely stunning, like with most Guerlain products. Another bronzer that I got this year that I absolutely love is this one from Makiage, and this is the Makiage Cocoa. And this is what it looks like. This is more intense. It's more kind of hardcore bronzing product. I really like it when I want to have like a super pigmented like bronzer on my face, and I think this will be perfect for the summer as well. I haven't used it during summer simply because I didn't even have it in my collection, but I think this will perform beautifully in the summer, and I really like it. Moving on from you know, bronzers to blushes or blush palettes. This is the one that I was obsessed with during the summer, and this is the Lancome Blush Subtil palette in the shade Nectar Lace, which looks like this. Absolutely stunning. I love the shades. I think that this blush in particular gives a very authentic blushing look, especially to people with my skin tone, because it has this slight red tone in it, which looks very, very authentic. It's almost as if you were just outside in the sun and you just got like a little bit hot or something like that. It's just really, really beautiful, very authentic, and very, very easy to use. I like the blush mostly. I don't really use the highlighter and the bronzer, simply because I just prefer other highlighters and bronzers. And then I also purchased my first MAC blush ever, which was MAC's Frankly Scarlet, which looks really scary, but if you use it moderately on the cheeks and really, really blend it out well, it just gives the most authentic blushing look ever. It's like a red tone, and it's almost like a kind of watermelony kind of red. It's really beautiful. This is what it looks like. It's really, really pigmented. The color is beautiful. It's matte. It's just glorious. This blush is absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend it even for people with the most fair skin tones ever, simply because if you use it moderately and you use it wisely and you really, really blend it well, then it looks phenomenal on the cheeks. Moving on from that to another blush that I absolutely love, and it is my Dior Brown Millie. Yes, yes, yes. I have recommended it numerous times, and every person that purchased it and used it always comes back to me and tells me that this blush is actually a beautiful, phenomenal one. It is exactly that. It's just phenomenal. I love it. I can't recommend it enough. It gives this like plummy, purpley, kind of mauvey look. It almost sculpts the face because it's kind of dark in that sense, and it's matte, so it's just so pretty. I love it to pieces. I can't recommend it enough, and it's just one of the best blushes I've ever used, to be honest. Another blush that's one of the best blushes I've ever used is a recurrent one from last year, and of course, it is Tom Ford's Wicked. Yes, that's all I'm gonna say about this. This blush is a must. An absolute must. I mean, seriously, it's like a strawberryish pinky blush. I love it. It's so pigmented. It's so easy to blend. It's so easy to apply. I love it. That's all I'm gonna say on that topic. I just love it. Another blush which I absolutely adore is from Nars, and it is Nars Sin, which looks like this. Just a stunner, a total and utter stunner. This blush is a must. Trust you me, this blush, you need it in your collection. I think it's beautiful. It's very similar to the Dior Brown Millie, except this one is lighter and it's also shimmery. So if you want a little bit more subtle shimmery blush, then this is the way to go. I love it so much. I use it numerous times, and I'm just addicted. Yes, that's just what I'm gonna say on that topic. Moving on from cheeks to eyes, and the first eyeshadow kind of quint is this one from Dior. Unfortunately, it was limited edition, but I thought that it was completely wrong of me to do a 2014 favorites without mentioning it. Trafalgar. Yes, absolutely stunning. I'm just obsessed with this shade in the middle, and also this one. I'm just obsessed with mainly like the shade, this shade, and that shade. The bottom two highlight shades are not pigmented enough for my liking, but generally speaking, yes, this is one of the best Dior quints that I've ever seen in my entire life. I honestly think that this is their best release yet. I'm addicted. The quality, the pigmentation, the blendability, everything about this is beautiful, and you can actually use it from daytime to nighttime. You can make the most dramatic looks and also the most subtle ones. So yeah, I love it so much. Moving on from that to my most loved quad of the year, which was Tom Ford's Silvered Topaz. This is an absolute must in my collection. I love the shades. I love that they're warm. I love that they're cool toned without being too cool, so I can actually use it on my eyes without feeling like the kind of contrast is too severe or too intense. I really love it. I highly recommend it, and I love the shade selection in this quad in particular. Another quad that I love using on the daily basis is this one from Guerlain, and it is Guerlain's Cuirs. Yes, this quad is just the most beautiful, most everyday friendly quad in the entire world. If you think that you don't have time to use a lot of eyeshadows in the morning, then this is the way to go. It's just so easy, so effortless, and yet so beautiful and just phenomenal. I love it. I love the quality. I also have, like, I have 8 quads of by Guerlain, so that must tell you something, mustn't it? So I love it so much. Sticking with the eye kind of theme, I have 2 drugstore products which I think were like stars of the year. The first one is this one from Maybelline, and it is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Permanent Taupe, which looks like this if I can open it. I love it. This is like the most beautiful taupey matte shade that Maybelline has from the whole Color Tattoo line. It's my favorite. I cannot recommend it enough. It's just so stunning. And then from L'Oreal, my favorite highlight, inner corner highlight, has got to be the L'Oreal Infallible in Hourglass Beige, which I think is called something latte in like the United States and North America. So this is what it looks like. It's just so nice. You use just the tiniest bit, and I think this should last you for like absolutely millenniums if you use it sparingly, which you should because it's just super pigmented. I really love it. I really enjoy using it. It's just very easy and effortless and yet effective. So that's that. And then sticking with the eyes theme, this time I'm doing eyebrow. My favorite eyebrow product of the year has got to be the Makiage Brow Pen in the shade Black. I'll show you how much left I have of it. Yes, this is how much I have. I've used it up completely. I love it so much. I think this product is just beautiful. I have it on my eyebrows today. It's just very natural yet really pretty. And moving on to face and eye brushes. The first face brush that I absolutely adored this year has got to be the Dior Full Cover Foundation Brush. Yes, you need this. If you use liquid foundations, then this is the way to go. It also looks very similar to one by Shiseido, which I haven't seen in Israel, I don't think, at least. But it's just really beautiful. It's super soft. It's just very easy to use. It's small enough to get into like the small areas on the face, and small enough to blend concealer as well. So I really love it. I highly recommend it, and I just think it makes my foundation look even more flawless than it originally did. And then another face brush that I absolutely loved was this one from Smashbox, and this is the Smashbox Fan Brush. It's just what I use to apply my highlight over my nose, top of my cheekbones, even the Cupid's bow, and like very lightly all over this kind of line on my face. I love it so much. It's just super soft, super easy to use. I think that this is one of the softest brushes I own, seriously. Very soft, very effective, and very amazing. Moving on to eye brushes, this one is by MAC. Unfortunately, it's very harsh on my eyes, but it's just super effective. This is the MAC 217. I love it so much. Unfortunately, it's dirty because I just use it. It's just a very kind of multitasking brush that I absolutely think is phenomenal in terms of kind of functionality, but it's not very soft. But I love it nonetheless, and I use it numerous times. Every time I basically wear makeup, this is one of the brushes that I always go to. It's like my go-to blending brush. Another brush that I absolutely love is this one from Il Makiage, and it is the Il Makiage Fluff brush. If I'm going to do a giveaway in the future, then expect this one to feature in that giveaway because it is just a must in my opinion. It's soft and very effective. I use it to lay down color. I also use it to blend. It's just very functional, multitasking, and absolutely phenomenal. And then I also love this Smashbox Crease brush. This brush is very functional, and it can actually be used to apply powder on the kind of lower kind of under eyes. Yes, that's the word. I also use it to really kind of blend very softly and almost not to over blend any color on my eyes. It's really beautiful. You can actually use it to apply highlighter as well. It's just super functional, very soft. I love Smashbox brushes. I think they're amazing, and this one is not an exception. Moving on from all of that to perfumes, I have had a very successful perfume year in terms of the perfumes I purchased. I got the Tom Ford beautiful, stunning Violet Blonde. This perfume is floral, powdery, and exactly what I look for. It smells amazing. I'm not sure what the notes of this one are. I'm gonna leave a link to the notes that this one has in the description box down below, along with the notes to the other perfume that I want to show. This one is absolutely beautiful. I love using this around the holiday time simply because I just feel super fancy wearing a Tom Ford perfume that I love. This one is just stunning. Another perfume that I have just been obsessed with was Guerlain's Shalimar Initial. Unfortunately, this one is being discontinued. So yes, you know what you have to do. You have to go to a perfumery, smell it, fall in love with it, and purchase it. And maybe purchase backup because it's just the perfect powdery scent. I love powdery scents. Some people call them grandma type of scents. I don't care. I love them. And I think grandma smells always nice. So why not smell like her anyway? So this is beautiful. I love it. I'm just obsessed with it. It used to have like a beautiful pom-pommy thing right here. But my brother decided to cut it for me because he thought it kind of didn't look exactly aesthetically pleasing on the bottle. But I loved it anyway. It's just so pretty. I love this perfume. I cannot recommend it enough. I want to get a backup of it because it's just being discontinued. I just can't imagine life without Shalimar Initial. It's just that addictive. So this concludes everything that I have to share with you today. I also have a third video that I'm gonna do with April, which will be my favorite YouTubers of the year. So definitely stay tuned for that one, and also stay tuned for the tutorial of this look, which will all be about this lipstick, which is MAC's Heroine, which I think is just an absolute stunner. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out April's video, and Happy New Year to everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to both April's channel and mine, and also like our video and comment. Leave us your comments down below telling us whether you agree with the products that we shared, or whether you want to share with us your ultimate favorite product of 2014. Thank you so much for watching again. Have an amazing day, an amazing upcoming year, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.